Hey here on Academy, this is Mrs. Lane coming to you with the announcements for the week of March 4th. Just our regular reminders about the start times. Metro does begin at 8 o'clock with the doors opening at 7:45, and Utica begins at 8:30 with the doors opening at 8:15. Our next late start is Friday, March 15th, and then we don't have another late start until Friday, April 19th. As always, I'd like to remind you about the parking lot, especially at the Utica building, and turning left into and out of the main parking lot, how you can get a ticket. It's not safe, it holds up traffic, and Clinton Township Police have asked us to remind you of this as well. And also, of course, turning left out of the south parking lot during designated times is not allowed. And again, please pull to the curb or a parking spot to drop off and pick up your child. They should not be running in between cars from to and from the center aisle. Just a reminder that enrollment is ongoing. We are now on to open enrollment, which means anyone within the community may enroll. So if you have not re-enrolled your child and you want to, I would definitely suggest getting that done as soon as possible, as spots are filling up quickly. If you have any questions, you can call us at either the Metro campus or the Utica campus, and we'll be happy to help you. I am going to share with you a lot of dates coming up. March is a very busy month, so I will try to keep you updated as much as possible with all that we have going on. One of the big things we have happening is March is reading month, and so there's lots of different events tied into that this month. Plus, we have conferences and things like that. So just bear with me. We have a lot going on. So March 4th, which is a Monday, is Dr. Seuss Day. Students may either dress as their favorite Dr. Seuss character, or they can wear red, white, and black in honor of Cat in the Hat, which of course is one of Dr. Seuss's most famous characters. So they don't have to be in uniform if they are participating in Dr. Seuss Day. March 5th is a fire drill at the Metro building. March 5th is Bagel Day at the Utica building. March 6th is the fire drill at the Utica building. And of course, whenever we talk about drills, we ask you to remind your children the importance of following directions and paying attention when we do these practice drills. March 7th is Pop Into a Good Book Day. On that day, we will be doing some reading in the classrooms, and students will be treated to popcorn. So that will be a fun little treat on the 7th. March 7th is the first reading log that is due. If your student is tracking minutes and books read, which we highly encourage, they will turn in that log on March 7th because each class is competing against each other for minutes, and there will be prizes and all kinds of things like that. So definitely make sure to get those turned in. March 8th is Reading Jogs Your Mind Day. Students are invited to wear joggers or sweats, favorite hoodies and sweatshirts, and we will be doing some reading on that day as well. So if they are participating in Reading Jogs Your Mind, students won't have to wear a uniform on that day either. March 9th is a Saturday, and we have a Science Olympiad competition on that day. March 11th is our kindergarten roundup. More information will be coming home soon. March 12th is Bagel Day at the Utica building. March 12th is also Joke Day, and we will be inviting students to bring their favorite school appropriate jokes to share with their classes. March 14th is the reading log number 2 will be turned in on that day for minutes. March 15th, there's a lot going on that day. It is a late start Friday. It is also Wear Green for St. Patrick's Day, so any students wearing green don't have to be in uniform. March 15th is also going to be Flashlight Friday. Students are invited to bring a flashlight, and no, it can't be the flashlights on the phones, but they are invited to bring a flashlight, and we will be doing some different reading activities in the classrooms. March 15th is also the Mother-Son event. So that registration has closed, but that event will be happening Friday evening, March 15th. March 15th is also the last day of the third quarter. So it's a very busy day. Saturday, March 16th, we have two things happening that day. We have the DI competition, and we also have another Science Olympiad competition. So good luck to all of our students who are participating. March 18th, the Metro students will be having a tornado drill. We are getting into springtime, so it's time to have those tornado drills. March 19th is Read a Hat or Shirt Day. Students will be allowed to dress down, dress casually, as long as they are wearing a hat or a shirt or both that have words that can be read. So It's basically if they have something that has words on it, school appropriate, of course, they can wear it that day instead of uniform. March 19th, our Utica students will be having a tornado drill. It is also Bagel Day at the Utica building on the 19th. And just to round out March, March 21st, the third reading log will be due so that we can log those minutes. March 21st is also our third quarter conferences. What that means is that it is a half day. Aftercare will be available on that day. It's a Thursday. March 22nd in the morning, we will be having our read in through the whole school, but that is also a half day with no aftercare available. We would like to see all of our students here, but you do need to know that they have to be picked up at the half day dismissal as there will be no aftercare. And that will take us right into our spring break. It's a little bit earlier this year. Our spring break will be the week of March 23rd through March 31st, and we will return on Monday, April 1st. Just the regular club information. However, we do have a new club starting. We have a club called Girls Who Code, and this is actually going to be run by one of our former students. So this is very exciting. This is aimed at middle school girls, and that will be on Tuesdays from 4 until 5 o'clock. Permission slips did go home last week, and they do need to be signed. However, if your child is still interested in joining, they can grab another permission slip and we'll get that turned in. So that will be starting on Tuesday, and that will be every Tuesday through the rest of the school year. DI is on Wednesdays from 4 until 5:30. And then, of course, we have chess club on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Dungeons and Dragons on Wednesdays, and Science Olympiad meets just depending on when the coaches schedule those. So make sure you are checking Dojo for that. Our boys basketball team has finished up their season. However, we are still waiting on information for the playoffs, but they finished out last week with one loss, but then a really big win to round out their season. So congratulations to our gentlemen. They showed so much strength and perseverance and teamwork this year. So it has been amazing watching them. And we are so proud of all the hard work that they did and can't wait to hear more details about the playoffs. Here's our Metro Campus lunch menu for next week. On Monday, students will have grilled cheese. Tuesday is chicken nuggets. Wednesday is cheese Bosco sticks. Thursday is mini buffalo cheese calzones. And Friday will be a packaged pizza square. At our Utica campus, the students will have different things to choose from. On Monday, they can choose between a cheeseburger or a grilled cheese. Tuesday is chicken nuggets or a hot dog. Wednesday, the choices include beef and cheese nachos or cheese Bosco sticks. Thursday is Asian chicken with rice or mini buffalo cheese calzones. And of course, Friday is pizza day, and salad bar is available to our students every day. This week for the Positivity Project, our other people mindset is love of learning. Love of learning means that we enjoy learning just because there's no physical reward for it. We just enjoy learning. People who demonstrate love of learning develop deep and wide knowledge that helps them make contributions to others' understanding. And love of learning helps individuals have the desire and ability to overcome challenges. If you want to check out ways to practice and encourage love of learning with your child, you can visit the Positivity Project's P2 for Families. And our quote this week comes from Brian Herbert, and he said, "The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice." The weather this week, it's kind of going to be a repeat of last week. Hopefully not such a drastic swing of temperatures, but it does look like we're going to have some spring-like days towards the beginning, and then it's going to dip back down to some colder temperatures. Students should definitely be bringing coats, hats, and gloves just to be on the safe side. I'd rather them have the things that they need and then not actually have to take them outside on those nice days. But if it gets cold, they will have those things. We do go out as long as the temperature is above 15 degrees. That's 15 degrees with the wind chill, of course. We don't go out any lower than that or if it's raining. I sure hope spring is coming. It looks like we're trying to get there. We have a few staff birthdays during the month of March. Mrs. Leach has her birthday this week on March 6th. Mrs. Schwartz will celebrate on March 10th. Mr. Dale has his birthday on March 13th, as well as Mr. Sumter on March 13th. And Miss Amanda will celebrate her birthday on March 27th. So happy birthday to all of our staff members who will be celebrating. It was another busy week at Huron Academy, so you can see some of our different pictures. We celebrated Leap Day, of course, so that was fun, and we had students doing different projects surrounding Leap Day. We had some second graders going outside to investigate different biomes and sciency things. We did send another group of educators down to Atlanta to the Ron Clark Academy, so we were very excited for them and that opportunity to spend a few days learning at Ron Clark. Our eighth graders did another house team challenge, and we had some guests visiting our school at the time. We had Dr. Jones from CS Partners, as well as some of our board members. So they had an opportunity to see what our students were doing with their house challenges. For Positivity Project, we had students making cards for different staff members that they appreciate and care about and are thankful for. You can see Miss Ashley and Miss Katie had a good time at a hockey game. They ran into each other at the hockey game. I don't know, Miss Ashley's sporting that New York Islanders. I don't know about that, but anyways, it looks like they had a good time. And then we had students working on different activities just in their classroom using technology, working on reading and writing and all kinds of fun activities. I have a few more pictures. We have some pictures from our Leap Day celebrations, another picture of our eighth graders working on their team challenge, which were called Rube Goldberg machines, where they had to create a machine or kind of like almost like an obstacle course using just things that they either brought in or had on hand, and they had to make a marble travel all the way to the end. So that was really cool to watch their imaginations with that. We had students working on different puzzles. We did some leap day activities pertaining to math, seeing how far kids could leap. Mrs. Gibson had Gibby's shop open as the kids learned about using money, and so they were able to go shopping at Gibby's shop. We had Miss Alex, one of our former students, present to our middle school girls about the new club that will be starting, Girls Who Code. So she came in to talk to them. We had eighth graders acting out chapters and scenes from the book The Outsiders, which they've been reading in class. And you can see a picture of Dr. Holloman and Miss Gibson there. We had a fun little staff activity that involved rock, paper, scissors for a day to see who could win the most necklaces. So there they are sporting some of their necklaces. So it was a really good week at Huron Academy. We had a great time. Of course, you can always follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X, where you'll see those pictures and a lot more, plus reminders about different activities that we have going on. You can check out our calendar and any other information you need on our website. Or if you have any questions, please call us at the Metro campus or the Utica campus. As we move into this first week of March and spring is just around the corner, I'm wishing everyone a wonderful week ahead. We have 3 weeks till spring break. Busy, busy month of March is Reading Month and different drills and activities and events, as well as spring break coming up. So I hope everyone has a wonderful week and have a great weekend as well.